Welcome everybody to GAC Season 23, Week 3, Round 1, 3v3, if I didn't already say that. Welcome to Dialer's Twi'lek Tactics. This is going to be a GAC recap video. I am sorry, not sorry, that I was too busy to do this live. Conquest. Enough said. Alright, let's go take a look at our opponent this evening. So we're going up against Mr. Abraham. Hey, Abraham from Alderaan's Rebellion. Was that supposed to be Rebellion? Rebellion? Alright, anyways. So, if you already know it's right off the bat, look, it's a sub 300 million guild. So this guy is a whale in a casual guild. No harm, no foul. This, that's how some people like to play. Right? No pressure. Casual. Just spend money, do your thing, right? So he's got 770 lifetime banners. Obviously, that is significantly less than me. Stats, I beat him in all the stats. Offensive wins, defense, unders, clears, etc., etc., etc. Whoa, 97 clears. All right, moving on. Okay, so I got about a cool 600,000 GP on this guy. Yeah, almost 50 more Zetas, an average 20 speed faster, more Gear 13s, more Gear 12s, more everything, just, again, he's a casual whale, that's cool, it's how he chooses to play, but as you notice, the reason why he got paired up with me is he's got 22 R8 and 38 R7, so the top end of his roster is severely bloated. And as you see, but he's got all the toys. So he's got them all, except, their speeds are obviously going to be lower for the most part. I'm not going to go through this. It's just like 300 Darth Revan. You can see right here, 286 Bosk. It's all, but it's like Relic 8, Relic 7, 7, 6, 7, 5, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, right? So you get the point. So he is a spender. He's got Executor as well. Obviously, he must have an R7 GK, although I don't know how that's possible. Nope, he's just missing 6 E-mods. Alright, okay. Let's go back to the field. Alright, so like as I said, this is pre-recorded footage, so I'm just going to try to commentate. Alright, okay. Enjoy a little adult beverage. Hello, Abraham. Underestimated. Yes, you are probably always underestimated. So at the time that I started my attack run, he had cleared the first zone. In the back, I have Executor and Trixie, as Parker calls it, on defense. So just 2 reinforcements, then just 3 reinforcements on my Tarkin. In the back, I hid my GLs, so I got Rey with the Scoundrels. I got Lord Vader with Maul this time. Dengar Nest, L3, I got that Anti-Mon Mothma GG, and I got the Finn, and I think it's, somebody calls them the Social Contract Brothers, the Handbag Boys, the Heroes. Up top, EP Bastila, Darth Maul, I put Hunter back on defense, Darth Revan, and then Crew Kylo Red. Alright. And then here's how he did on my first zone. So as you see right there, GL Newt got 2 holds. So usually I had GL Newt in the top front zone, but I moved him to the bottom front zone to force people to have to go through him early, because they're more apt to try to use something like a B tier squad team. So here's what his defense is like. GG, B2, B1, Darth Revan, HK set. He's got Bosk on defense, he's got Padme on defense, and he's also got Finn with the Social Contract Brothers. I don't even know what that means. The Purse Bros, the Heroes. And then down south, he's showing a GL up front. So he's got Dooku, he's got Bam, he's got CLS, Chupio, he's got Rey, and he's got Newt with Django, but he's got Nest. All of these defenses were exactly what he did the previous 2 weeks. Same defenses. So we're going after Bam first thing. You guys have seen me do this plenty of times. You know how it goes. We're gonna tee off on him until we get our contract, and then Mando, non-Beskar Mando, is going to annihilate Bam. And then we're going to annihilate IG, and then we're going to kill Queel. Alright. So we put the days down on IG. Very helpful, because he's not going to counterattack, although there goes the days. Bye-bye. So Whistling Birds aren't going to do much in threes. Wait to use the reverse Uno card, as Arnold would call it, until after the birds go out. Then you can cleanse off all the healing immunity and the burn, etc., etc., etc. Oh, Magna International Earnings Preview. I'm sure they're going to kill it. So taunt, keep the taunt up. There we go. We got contract. So now we're just going to say bye-bye to Bam. Killed by your younger self. Oh, how ironic. And now we're just going to tee off on IG. He's dazed, so he can't hit his back. And we're just going to keep teeing off on him for 4 turns until Beskar Mando can annihilate, or disintegrate, sorry. Gotta get my, my insta-kill pronunciations correct. IG being annoying. See, IG is really annoying with Queel Live, and these are both R7s, I do believe, so not so annoying anymore, because he's dead. He's dead. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And now Queel goes down like a sack of hot potatoes with IG not around there to bump him up. Very nice. Very nice. Now, what am I going against? CLS, I do believe. Okay, let's see how he's got his Chupio modded. Damage. He's R7. 80,000 health, 47,000 protection. It's okay. Let's check out his Luke. A speed set with potency. Interesting. Potency cross. So, only 50 and 50 and 300 speed. So, my Dark Trooper and my Veers are fast enough. I think I can take on like a 320 speed CLS with my Veers and Dark Trooper team. But sometimes it doesn't go perfect, as this one is going to go. So, pass over to Dark, turn meter, and now this usually kills Luke, but I got 1 hit, 2 hits, but I only got 2 hits. I did not get that 3rd hit, and as such, I'm in trouble, boys and girls. I'm in trouble, boys and girls. Go down. Okay, so I thought I had it licked up, and I did some misplays here. So obviously, we're just got to kill Chupio. Bang, 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 bang. But what I should have done is use the middle here instead of punch. I should have got a stack back. This is on me for not doing that. I should have got that stack back. Instead, I'm like, nah, I got this. I got this. No. 1 stack against Chupio. Look at that. Down to red health. It's like, I should have just pointed at him and shot right there. Why I did that, I don't know. So, again, 2 misplays cost me all those banners. Luckily, we still got him down. But I played that like a fool. But that happens every once in a while. Still pulled out the win, but low banners. I know he's waiting for me to go. He's already dropped 2. I think he got 24 on that GL Newt. So I got some wiggle room. So now we're going down to what? Geos against Dooku. Okay, so I did this fight last week, and it went really well. There was a little bit of RNG with Dooku stuns, like who he stuns. So basically, let's clear off all those buffs, and now we're gonna try to get DDK out of here as quickly as possible, because he can wreck fools. So there he goes. That's okay. We're gonna use that, which is not gonna proc his counterattack. Now we can do basic, and I missed. Sunfac, buddy, you can't be missing. We have limited turns here. So there's the stun. Luckily, GBA did not get stunned, so we're gonna clean that all up. And now we're gonna go back over to DDK. We're gonna use the special. Big hit. Didn't do much. GBA took the hits like a champ. Let's blind him. And Sunfac missed again. So there, DDK's gone. So Sunfac, not doing his job. We're gonna have to speak later, sir. So Dooku, I'm not too concerned about Dooku. Dooku's gonna be stuck behind the GBA, or the Brute's taunt, I should say. But he can still be annoying with his stuns. So here we go. We're going to cleanse that all up. He's going to be attacking my tank. That's okay. He tried to stun my GBA. He did not get him. good timing. Big heal. Here we go. I taunt because I don't want to hit him, so I don't want to get hit back. And now, bang, with Spy for 53 banners. I had a little smidge on one and lost the banner. But 53 against that team, I will take it all day. All day. So let's look at this Rey. Speed set. So 163,000 health, 10,000 offense. See what alone could deal with this quite easily, but I do want Watt for a team that I'm pretty confident he's going to have in the back. So we're going to use armor instead. I put my Maul on defense, so I don't... Well, you know what? Even if I did hold my Maul, I probably wouldn't have used armor. I like to keep armor as a flex because sometimes I'll put Watt with SLKR, sometimes I'll put... For the most part, armor always gets paired with C. At least in my case. So, you know, I know I'm gonna go, then, or she's gonna go, then C's gonna go, then armor's gonna go just based on the speeds. And I don't even mess around, and I screwed up here. I should have linked Holdo and Scavray. But I kind of like to have, GL Rey, linked off the beginning because she's so fast. If anything, I should have linked Rey and Scav. So, I put 2 stacks of Beskar on there. I don't mess around. I don't go for the third one because that will happen. Just throw two stacks of Beskar on there and you're good. That is basically the increased 15% health on top of your health pool and the regeneration of protection. So now I'm switching it up. I'm actually doing to what I should have done. Put it on Scav. Put it on Rey. She's an ultimate. That's okay. Let's just do some basics, which aren't going to do nothing. Big hit. Merely an inconvenience. So now we're just going to pick on Holdo until I get to my ultimate. There it is. Let's pop it. Bring out the Gucci man, as Arnold would say. So there he is. And then, yeah, Lifeblood is merely an inconvenience. Zap. Or do I link? Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. Relink the side tunes, because obviously lightning from the sky, as Indigo would say, is not going to kill Rey. So here we go. And light them up. They gone. They gone. And now I think I put it on auto. Yep, auto. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. So my C is modded for 180,000 health. This is the second ultimate. Again, merely an inconvenience. It took me about down to where I was before. So Rey is going to try her best as much as she can, but it's just, it's over. It's over. So it was over before it began. Even if this was a 12,000 offense Rey, taking armor in there with as much health as I have, with that extra 15%, I've dealt with 12,000 offense Reys, no problem. C just does just fine, ladies and gentlemen. So, since I know the teams he has in the back, since every single team on the front line was exactly the same as the last 2 weeks, I decided I'm going to burn, I can afford to burn JML here. Who do I bring in? I think I bring in Ayla Secura, because Twi'lek, right? Yeah, Twi'lek. Right? That's not Ayla, I know, but she'll do. Right. So, Ayla. I knew I could burn this on his Newt nest, so GL Newt will merely be an inconvenience at this point. And just basically go to town. Armor Shred, I think. Oh no. Whack, whack. Landed the ability block, go over to nest. Pop her with Armor Shred. Didn't kill her. That's okay. Let's just do a stun. Yes, and that's why Ayla's awesome. Look at that. Ayla calling Cam for the assist. Pay the taxes. And now we're going to call in Cam to finish her off. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Bubby. Bye-bye. So, I'm looking. Okay, yeah, I got burning. Am I going to be able to get these banners back? Probably not. So let's just kill him off. Can I stun you? No. No, no, no. We're just stuck. I should have probably increased his cooldowns there. But I didn't. Because I think he's got his missile coming up next. Let's see. It should be a rocket. I'm trying to get some protection back on. Nope, trying to stun. Obviously, I can't stun him when he's got damage immunity. There, I pushed his cooldowns back, so I did do it. That looked like a savior. You notice how her protection went up? I think that would have killed her. So let's just try to stun him. Ayla, you know, even though Ayla's nice and pretty, she's really squishy. But she's squishy where it counts. Thanks, Ayla. Any chance to use Ayla, I'm going to take it. Alright. In the back. What's he got in the back? That looks like a Hux. That looks like a Lord Vader. Those were teams I was expecting for him to set. So now let's just pick away. GBA, EP, Hux, Mon Mothma, and Lord Vader. Exactly the same defense he's been setting the last 2 weeks. I think there was one match in the beginning, in round 1 of week 2, where he set a completely different defense, and then he just abandoned it, went right back to his old defense. So in week 1, he set these exact same teams all the way through. And then in round 1 of week 2, he set different defenses, somewhat. And then and then he went right back to it for rounds 2 and 3. And now, obviously, bye, Royal Guard. So since there's no Maul, I did the reduced cooldowns right over to Cat right off the bat. You guys saw that one battle where I went up against a Maul team, and I I stalled out that move until his second turn. So I did his first special first, and then reduced Cat's cooldowns because Maul did pop my Cat and increase her cooldowns. So let's give this over to Mace. Keep him alive. Shore Trooper, I think that's probably a Relic 7. Shore Trooper, you know, he's got health immunity down. Let's put an Armor Shred over on you for later. We'll come back to that. I should not have popped the ultimate right there. That was a misplay. You always want to wait until after he goes into his ultimate to pop your ultimate. So, do as I say, not as I did. Mace with the kill. Cool. Pass it back. He's got full stacks of whatever that's called that gives him ultimate. But against Cat, with Cat and JMK, he doesn't stand a chance. So Mace, doing what Mace does. I mod my Mace for 3s very slow, like dirt poor slow, with nothing but health primaries. I'm going to pass this back to Mace, keep him alive. Nope, I lied. I gave it to Cat because I wanted her Armor Shred to come up as soon as she could. So let's call her in. Now let's put that Armor Shred down on him as soon as it's Cat's turn. Whack him. There we go, 2 Armor Shreds. That almost killed him. And that did. 52. So it wasn't a 53, but a 52 I will take all day against Lord Vader. Even if that was a Maul team, I think it would have went much faster, because I would have just popped the tank as soon as possible. If it was RG, Maul would have went down a lot quicker than Shore Trooper. And then I would have just whittled down Lord Vader. So I'm pretty much holding JMK now in 3s strictly for Lord Vader. I tried a JML team against a Maul team, and it went very, 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 very poorly. I tried a SLKR Watt team, and it also went very, very poorly. So, JMK is now my man from here on forward to infinity and beyond. And SLKR just got a 55. All day. Alright. So, I did kind of stretch my counters a little thin on this round, though. And you'll see once we get to the Finn team. Because he set Bosk. And I did have some weapons on deck. Like I had Bam, Boba, Kara, but what can that really kill? So what are we going up against now? We're going up against Padme. Alright. And I also stopped putting my Padme on defense. I was just noticing that it was getting killed way too easily. And it can actually do a lot of work on offense, but it's really crappy banners. So you guys have seen this fight. I could almost put this fight on auto. You just keep draining. GK makes this more annoying because of his foresight, but the outcome's the same. So I didn't look at their Jedi Knight Anakin, but he never lands a debuff. My Malik's like 154% tenacity, I think. He is only Relic 5 though, and obviously that's an R8 Padme, an R8 GK, and at least an R7 Jedi Knight Anakin. So obviously, you know, I can't hit through foresight. Can't apply, again, can't, he's got foresight again, but I want him out of here. Toot sweet, and now he's dead. Gone. Alright. So now we're going to put it on auto, we're going to point at Anakin, and we're going to let Malik do all of the heavy lifting. Go, buddy. And she's going to heal him. Nope, he's dead. Alright, so now you got to kind of time it so that, you know, you make sure your drain is the last move that kills her. Otherwise, you can lose a banner. So, do I do that? I do. Bye. Dead. 56. Ta-da! Alright, thanks, Malik. So, I've always been saving my Malik. There's always going to be some team that he can solo. The Hux Red Foss team, I actually got to do that last week. I've always wanted to do that solo. It worked like clockwork, like a charm. So yes, I'm always going to be saving Malik to solo something. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, we're going against his Hux Crew Red team. I looked on Star Wars GalaxyHeroes.gg or SWGOH.gg to figure out, because usually I don't see Crew and Hux. Usually it's like Hux and Faust and Red. So I looked up counters that have been seen, and this was the one that had 100% win rate against this comp. This was like the only team that was listed as going up against this comp. Again, like I said, I like Padme on offense, but she's kind of crappy banners. Big hit, boom boom. Alright, so now at least I got all my health banners, but I have 0 protection banners. So my protection is all gone. Big kick to the face, and you're dead. Bye-bye. Padme, really effective on offense, but always crappy banners. So far, this has been going swimmingly. Ooh, that's obviously a fake. There's a lot of those going around. Who we doing? Who we doing? Who we doing? Who we doing? Come on. Alright, we're doing Geos then, okay? Alright, Geos it is. Traya against Geos, that's a tale as old as time. Nothing new here. I promise you guys, you are going to see one really cool counter. And I also did have Rex, Bad Batch Echo, and Fives in my back pocket too as a cleanup team. I used them in round 3 of last week to kill Newt B1 Django. So that team actually kills the GL Newt team. It was really dirty. It was filthy, but it did work. Will I try it again? Sure, why not? But yeah, it was dirty. So obviously, bye-bye GBA, and now it's Traya Geos. Nothing to see here. Easy peasy. Interesting though, he has Geos and Mon Mothma in the same zone. Both that people use Traya on normally. But I would much rather use Traya on Bugs versus Mon Mothma. I do not have Jawas built up. I wish I did. I can't wait till the day that I can actually try Jawas on offense. It just looks fun. Alright, so we got Mon Mothma and then EP. I think we're going to do Mon Mothma next. I already knew exactly which counter I was going to use on this before the match even started. And that counter is... wait for it. Darth Vader. But, yeah, we're going to use Thrawn and Watt. So, 2 people that can control the fight, pass turn meter back and forth, etc., 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 recover protection. So obviously weapon tech on Vader, tank tech on Thrawn, fracture Kara. Alright, Vader's turn, going to Merciless. Pop dots on Kara. Say bye-bye to Biggs. I don't think I kill him. Get close. But then I got the next turn, and he's gone. Alright, so now we got to get around quick here. So we're just going to basic, and then we're going to just basic. And then how do I do this? Now I pass it back to Vader. Saber toss, 54. Slick as butter. Perfect. Very, very, very easy. And now who do we do? I think I do get rid of EP. Yep. Alright. So whenever I see EP Bastila, or Badstila, I always go to Jedi Knight Revan. Because he starts with Tenacity up. And all these debuffs tend not to do anything. So we're going to spread the Foresight. Spread the Foresight. Yep. You'll see that they are losing health and protection just because of EP's unique. But we're going to go all in on Bastila until she's dead. Yep. Nope. That's not going to work. Sorry, bud. Sorry, bud. So Splash. No counterattack. She does not have under 100% health. So she obviously does not get stunned. Oh, she did. She must have just had a tick of health. Gone. So Bastila, never got a turn off. So I'm looking at the TM. I probably could have flopped. So obviously I'm losing a banner on Jolie. I'm missing a banner on Revan. And I'm missing 2 banners on Yoda. We're going to do our damn best to try to get those back. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so now luckily Sith Marauder can be a little bit beefy. So I do believe I just tried to... Yep. Didn't reduce anything. He missed because I had Foresight. So let's give it to Revan. Right? Revan's almost got 100% protection. So we're going to give a little bit more. Okay, now we're going to go back to Revan. So now GMY and Revan have 100% protection, but Jolie must have just had a nick of protection gone. 53 banners. Alright. Okay, so now here's where I'm kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel, in a sense. So it is GG, B1, B2. So I'm looking at his Finn team. So he's got, look at his good mods, only 307 speed though. But did you notice the Resistance Heroes bros, the Resistance bros were both R7. And my pause. So my Death Trooper is only R4, modded for protection primaries, like cross, triangle, protection primaries. My Range Trooper is modded for offense, but he's only Relic 3, and my Moff Gideon is Relic 5. All right. So I'm going to back this up because I'm going to probably cut this video and do a 3v3 counter video later. So here, let's just watch the magic. Watch the magic. Credit for this counter goes out to Darth Evil. I can't remember what Maw guild she's in. She might even be a Caw guild. She was available for a live stream, and she said try this counter. I was very, very hesitant to do it, but I did it, and it worked flawlessly. So this is the test, the real test. So my R4, R5, R4, R4 up against R7, R7, whatever. So point at Finn, stunned off the bat, armor shred, increase cooldowns, stomp, and it's a thing of beauty. Bye. Now go over to the other guy, Death Mark. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. It's beautiful. It's really lovely. And then the counterattacks or the call to assists is he's just stunned. He's just stuck. Like Death Trooper is just a beast under Moff Gideon lead. Like look at this. He's just going to town. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Like that was poetry. That's all I can say. They should have sent a poet. I think that's what, Contact? See, Zareth, I can do movie quotes too. Alright. So that one made me feel real, real good. I probably had enough B tier teams in the back pocket that I could have cleaned it up with. Like, there's a BAM team. I have that Rex Echo 5 team. I got Bastila, like Old Ben, Wampa I could have used. So what I'm thinking of is here is now, since that Moff Gideon team went so well, I like, when I can, sorry Q, I like bringing BAM in as the leader with Han and Chewie. Because there's just, it just hums. It just hums. So, watch this, guys. So we're going to stun Boba. I think I just shrug. Yep, shrug. We're going to go into poop stance. We're going to AoE. Alright, so we got 11 birds. Let's go target Grief. Why not? Alright, so we got 15 birds. Let's point it at Boba, since if you die to birds, you can't come back. And say goodbye to Grief, too, while we're at it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Bye, boss. $54. Oh, that thing just spit at me. Alright. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? We're doing Grievous. Alright. Here we go. Okay. So, this counter, I used to use it every single time. And then it failed me once. So, we're going to go all in on B2. I want to pause here for a second. So, for this week of 3v3, I did remod a little bit. So, I took my K2 to R5. I took my Cassian to R5. I put more tenacity in my Mon Mothma, and I gave K2 all tenacity sets with a tenacity cross, but protection, arrow, triangle, and circle. So I'm trying to keep the taunt up on him at all times. So I'll go over to him. What can I land? I landed ability block. That's good. Here's where I kind of screwed up. I go for the daze, and I didn't get it. So go back to B1. Go all in on B1. The only thing is you're going to eat some hits. So K2. Oh, target lock. Let's get that off. Get that off. Keep that taunt up. Hey, where's that taunt? K2. I need you taunting, bud. There it is. But then that happens, and then that happens. But B1's already gone, so it's okay. We can just bring Cassian back. Right? So it felt safer. It did feel a lot safer. Remodding my K2 with a little bit more tenacity. Obviously, he's full health. Cassian's almost full health. So right now, I'm picking on Grievous because I'm trying to save some turns. You notice B2 is dazed. He's not moving anyway. So I wasted just a couple turns in on Grievous. You notice how Cassian there went down to half health. Did taking him up to R5 help a bit? Possibly. But this definitely felt a lot more smooth, and this was an R8 GG. Right, so we got our big heal coming up. I don't know where Grievous's AoE is in, but we are doing a decent. I'd say we're working him down fairly consistently. So we're gonna try to daze him. Oh, now you land a daze K2. So we're gonna chance it. We're gonna go with the big heal. Get Cassian up almost to full protection. I don't know if I can get him down because I'm pretty certain that his next move is an AoE, but it might not be. But I think it is going to be. Nope, it's not. Okay, so Cassian full protection. K2 sadly not full protection, but I will take a 53 every single day, every time against Grievous. All right, ground troops cleared. So at this point, I look, is there a Executor hiding underneath there? No. No, there is not. He saved Executor for offense. One thing I forgot to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I did not, after the battle concluded, he did attack, but he didn't clear. So he did clear my ships, but he failed once against my Executor. So he obviously took in the mirror, and the RNG just went against him. That is a risk. That is why I will always put it on defense, because I want I don't want to give someone that the RNG on his favor. This way, if they're both on defense, then we're both forced to plow full tilt into him and hope for the best. So, one thing I noticed, who runs double tank negotiator? Nobody. I was wondering if he didn't mean to put in Rex, but he picked Clone Sergeant instead. Oh well, his loss. So he had to double tap my Executor. Up top, in my top zone, there were 2 teams that he had to double tap. I can't remember what they are. I should have screenshotted it. And then in the bottom back zone, he killed everything except for my 2 Galactic Legends. He did not touch Lord Vader or Rey. So you notice here, right there, I targeted 5s because if I would have got the Y-Wing down to yellow health, they would have healed. And then it would have put the extra life on all of them. This way, I could get Anakin out by stalling that 1 turn. So, you do have to pay attention in these fights, although you guys all know that. Because had I gone in on the Y-Wing, I definitely would have put it down to the point where they would have did the heal. So, because of that, bye-bye. 59, but Mallow versus Negotiator is never really clean. Alright, let's finish it off. Let's send this boy home. Back to Mama. Sorry, Abraham, if you see this, you're a good dude. We messaged a little bit, and I can't remember exactly what he said. It was something, I think he just, I don't know what it was. He says if for someone, something along the lines of, you deserve to win, so it looks like since it looks like you go so hard in GAC. Unbeknownst to you, Abraham, I am all about the casual GAC now. Alright. All in on ITB. Boom, boom, boom. Got 2 target locks. You know what that means? You know what that means? Hey, 5s. Big hit, buddy. Big hit. Bye, Vader. Oh, no, not quite. That's okay, because we got the Plo job coming in here next. There he comes. Come on, Plo. Come on, buddy. Alright, speed me up. Battery. Alright, and bye-bye. 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 Okay. 66. Excellent. So, not the greatest score. 33-12. Not the greatest score, but respectable. So I can't remember what teams he dropped up here, but he dropped 2 up here. He dropped 1 in Executor. He obviously dropped 2 on Newt. It was a good day for me on defense. I had 2 GLs on defense, same ones as him. He had the exact same 2 GLs on defense. Oh yeah. So I'll take the win, which puts me at 5-2 going into round 2. Round 2 on Friday. I am not sure if I'm going to be live streaming Friday night. I got stuff to do, but I'm probably going to live stream the battle on Saturday during the day. But don't hold me to that. But likely. Alright? Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching the recap video. Since, what do I want to do a safe word of the day here. What do I want to do? Oh my god, I'm running out of stuff. Alright, safe word of the day, if you made it to this point, is watermelon. Yes. Watermelon. Don't ask. Alright? Okay. Put watermelon in the comments. I will acknowledge that you made it to the end of the video. And do the YouTube stuff. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Follow, blah, blah, blah. Join my Discord. Join my Twitch. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys. Cheers. Peace. Bye-bye.